How we Mainers elect certain people to office is once again up for debate at our State House, more precisely, ranked choice voting.
You may remember that in 2016, Mainers adopted to ranked choice voting structure. And since then, it's been used in primary elections and federal general elections.
However, Maine has not used ranked choice voting during primary elections for state offices such as governor or members of the legislature. And that is what lawmakers are debating.
With more from the Capitol is State House reporter Christian Harsa. Hi, Christian.
Hi, Brian and Amanda. So this issue is back up for debate because back in 2017, the Maine State Supreme Court gave the legal opinion that it is unconstitutional to use ranked choice voting for state general elections. But it did say that it's fine to use it for federal elections and state primaries. Now, a decade later, state lawmakers are curious if that opinion has changed. Now, the ruling out of committee was that the majority vote said that LD 1666 should not pass, but the Senate rejected that opinion and instead voted in favor of passing it. The measure then went before the House, where debate fell largely along party lines. On the left, lawmakers spoke in favor of ranked choice voting, while a dominant argument on the right is that the Maine Supreme Court has already ruled that it cannot apply to state general elections and that this bill should not proceed.
Under the Maine Constitution, because the Maine Constitution requires the winners of these offices in a general election to be decided by a plurality. And let's not convolute the word plurality.
Under ranked choice voting system, every voter becomes important to a candidate because every voter can vote for multiple candidates.
Now, the House ultimately voted to enact this bill, but before the Senate makes its final decision, both chambers have decided to ask the Supreme Court again for their recommendations. Brian and Amanda.
All right, Christian Harsa live for us in Augusta tonight. Thank you, Christian.